My comrades in gaming. What's up, guys? Ran for 100 here, bringing you a little kill confirmed on raid today. And I gotta tell you, we're going a little ballsy today. Heck yeah, we're going ballsy. We're using the assault shield as our primary weapon. And it may actually be a pretty viable, primary weapon, which is kind of surprising. You say shield, but I say score streaks. Now, this may be just because people might not know how to handle it. I gotta be honest, I don't see that many assault shields flying around the map quite yet. And maybe people just don't know how to handle it, but as of right now, it's been working for me. And, we'll just go and I guess I'll tell you how, I distribute my 10 points, sort of the do's and don'ts that I do, my sort of, tendencies. But you definitely need a little bit of team help, and you definitely need a little bit of luck to go with that. But other than that, it may actually be some help. Now, I gotta say that the assault shield is probably definitely more useful in kill confirmed and domination, but kill confirmed is probably your best bet if you want to get high score streaks, because this class is pretty much based on getting points by alternative means, not necessarily kills. And especially because it's really easy for me just to walk over and confirm a tag and get an easy 100, or deny a tag and get another easy 25. So yeah, we're going alternative means here. So let's look at how I distribute my 10 points here. And this is probably, I would say it's probably one of the better setups for the shield. The shield takes up a point, and for my secondary I'm using the 3-burst pistol, the B23R, which I'm surprised I had to look that up because I keep forgetting the name of it. I don't know, it just seems it's so hard to remember for me. So as you see, this shield's definitely protecting me. When I ran out, got a little gutsy getting those 2 tags. Easily saved my butt from those 3 guys right there that came, and there's two more denies. So you can see it's really easy to get tags for me. Like I said, we're doing alternative means. Lethal grenade C4, that's kind of like a throwback to MW2. Pretty much an easy kill for me if they don't have flak jacket. If they do, then, well, I guess you're out of luck. But tacticals, I'll get to tacticals in a second. I do use black hats, so we'll get to that in a second. Perks, I use 4 perks. Perk 1, I use 2. I use Perk 1 Greed with black hat, wow. I use Perk 1 Greed with Flak Jacket and Hardline. Flak Jacket just because whenever everybody sees a shield, they instantly start, nading you. Semtex, crossbow, frag, bouncing Betty, C4, RPG, small, you name it, they probably are going to toss it at you. And it definitely saves you. If somebody shoots a crossbow bolt at your shield and sticks you, it doesn't kill you. They need to stick you again to kill you. So that's definitely very useful there. And Hardline, just because it's really easy to get score streaks, it's a lot easier. And that's why I use it, because this is based on, again, alternative means and not necessarily kills. Second perk is fast hands, and you see how fast I switched my pistol to finish this guy off right here. Definitely easy. That's why I like using pistols with this class, just because it's really easy to switch if I'm isolated by myself. Although I will have a tendency to pick up guns off the ground just if I want a little bit more firepower. Although switching to it's a little slower. It's kind of a trade-off. Third perk is gonna be Engineer. And Engineer is probably the best perk for the third perk slot. It's definitely the best perk for this class, although if I don't use Engineer, I have a tendency to use Dexterity. Engineer lets me see where all the equipment is for the enemies and allows me to switch care packages. Some people like it for switching care packages, some people like it to see equipment. I like it for both. And I like it for both because I couple Engineer with Black Hat, and I definitely use care packages on almost all my classes. Or I almost run care package almost every time. So, why Engineer? Well, this class is pretty much based on alternative points. If there's a shock charge or a Betty on the ground, I can just hack it with my Black Hat through the wall or right in front of me. That's an easy 50 points. If it's a Betty, who knows, it might get a kill. Now, the Black Hat, I don't see that many people using Black Hats too often. Most of the time, whenever I see people destroying equipment, they shoot it, nade it, C4 it, or something. Well, Black Hats are probably one of the best, it's probably my favorite tactical equipment. It can hack UAVs, takes a little time though, but it can hack UAVs, counter UAVs, it can hack Guardians through walls, and it instantly pretty much hacks equipment. So if there's a shock charge or a Betty on the ground, point the Black Hat at it, and bam, it hacks it. And it becomes yours. Now, some things don't become yours, like it'll destroy a sensor grenade, but if it's something like C4, Betty, or a shock charge, it can become yours. If the shock charge gets an assist, that's another 50 points for you. And you get points for destroying stuff too, so you get, I think, 125 for killing a Guardian, I think the same with a sentry gun, 75 for UAVs, and 125 for hacking care package helicopters, among other things. You can also hack a care package that's on the ground, which is kind of funny because you get whatever was in the care package, plus if some enemy goes for it, it blows up because it's instantly booby trapped. So that's always fun. And hacking a care package actually doesn't take too long. It's a little bit shorter than a UAV, but longer than instantly hacking. So it's somewhere in the middle there, if you want to get an idea, if you ever go for try it. But I definitely like using it. Oh, and I should mention that I also use fast hands, because if somebody tosses a Betty at me, I really like to get my equipment out really fast, because fast hands increases the speed at which I bring out my tacticals or my nades. That goes along with C4 as well. But that's pretty much how I set my classes up. You can see me and my friend, we're kind of just switching care packages. We were just doing that for fun, but it gives you an extra 50, so if you have a friend to do that, that's definitely a lot more risky as enemies like this kind of show up. But if they do, you know, I mean, that's an extra 50. That's definitely, I wouldn't recommend that. But hey, we were just having fun. So that's pretty much the Assault Shield class. A lot of people, I don't know how many people know that if you use a shield, you get 50 points for a shield assist, 25 points for block damage. Although if you get shot enough, the block damage goes down to 10. So you definitely get a lot of points that way. And as you can see, I really wasn't getting that many kills. I think I get 17 kills total, with most of my kills coming from that sentry gun, which did work in the middle, I might add. Sentry gun, the Warthog, which came in. Although, if you ask me, if you get that high, I would use the Lodestar as opposed to the Warthog, just because the Lodestar gets so many kills, and it's probably one of the best score streaks in the game. But yeah, that's generally how I go around with the shield. You definitely need a little luck, and you definitely need your team backing you up. Alright, well, that's about it, guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll talk to you guys later. Alright, see ya.